was like, where's my phone? Hi, you guys. Welcome to GH Report. And I have a very special guest, and we're already laughing even before we came on the air, so don't go anywhere.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Yes, I had to. Not alone anymore. I love when you sing this song. I get teary-eyed when I hear this at the end of Emerson's Ball. I love it. Welcome you guys to GH Report, the General Hospital After Show and AfterBuzz TV, and that is our lovely guest singing this version of the song, of course. Others are saying versions of it, but I like her version the most, of course. Thank you. I'm James Lott Jr. You can follow me at James Lott Jr. where all James Lott Jr.'s are sold. There you go. And my guest today, my co-host. Oh my God, it's been so long since we've been together. Well, bye, Frank. Nice knowing you. We are finally together, the gentlemen again.
We are. You will regret that by the end of this episode, I'm sure.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the heartthrob of the group, Frank Moran.
Not at all. Ladies and gentlemen, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at HappyGoJackie.
And the person with this lovely voice you hear in our ears and on your TV screens and your computer screens and tablet screens and phone screens. She has also played Epiphany Johnson for 8,000 years on the show.
Oh,
damn near.
Yeah, a long time. But she's also a working actress, folks, because we're going to do a little game called Word Association because she's done everything. She's been on every show you can think of, like cheese and crackers. She's everywhere. Also, there's a line of products called 84, which we're going to talk about that, too. Some nice high-end stuff. You can see some stuff here on the table. She's fun. It's our girl, Miss Sonia Eddy.
Hello.
Yay.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now, you guys, go ahead on our Facebook page and follow us at GH Report. We're trying to get to 2,000 likes.
It's never going to happen, Sonia.
Oh, yes, they will.
Yes.
Don't let me down.
Yes. Do it for her. Do it for Sonia.
You know,
do it
us
for Sonia.
actors, we've got, complex problems. We like to feel like people like us.
Yes, exactly. So do it for Sonia. If you don't do it for us
do
or
it
Frank.
For me. Don't give me a complex.
So go there and follow us. And because also there's some great announcements coming up, so you want to go to that page and see what we're doing here in the GH Report world and what's going on. So you want to go there and do that. Shout out to Miss Lucretia Lyon, because she's not here right now.
Under the weather.
Under the weather. I know she's been busy doing a lot of work, actually, also. So that happens sometimes, right? So shout out to our girl. So we're not all together, all three of us. Not just yet.
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 It'll come.
It will happen one day.
All right, I was starting to think maybe it was me.
No.
Like I said, I got a complex.
No. Sonia, it was all me.
It's all
Oh, well,
Frank.
then, you
It
know
was.
what? If it's Frank, then I ain't had nothing to do with it. Okay, good.
So the people in the chat room just like they're like yelling your name,
Oh.
Sonia. They're yelling your name. So she had me at first scene with Dr. Drake.
Oh.
That's what DT Georgia said.
Oh, well, thank you, honey.
And later on, I'm going to show a couple of pictures. And one of the things I liked about you is you were part of Scrubs. You were actually part of that couple on Night Shift and on this.
Yeah.
And
So you talk about Night Shift.
I liked Night Shift.
I did too.
Were you sad when that just only
I
lasted?
was so pissed off. I wasn't sad. I was a mad person.
Yes.
Because it was such a great concept. It was a little bit ahead of its time, kind of. And
Yes, it was.
And you had a large role on it. I mean, hello.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, and I actually got to wear clothes.
Yes, you did. You did.
You know, not just my pajama scrubs all the time. It was like, what?
Yes.
Jeans? She actually has arms and hands and what? What? Cleavage? Huh?
Okay, no, wait a minute. Okay, so what was it like working with Billy D. Williams?
Oh,
Hello,
come on,
a legend.
now. Seriously?
Like, seriously.
I'm telling you, there's not a black woman alive
Oh, I'm sure.
that when you see Billy D, you don't think of that scene.
Oh, yeah. Lady sings the blues.
See?
I said, I know it.
All right, but you won't let my hand fall off. You know that's the first. When I saw him, you know that's what I did, right? And he looked at me and he's like, and then he turned around. He got them dimples, and he turned around and he whipped the dimples out. And I was like, you really? And he smelled good.
Oh, wow.
And and then he had that laugh.
Mm.
Yeah, I got a thing about Billy D.
Don't let the smooth taste fool you, right? Don't let the
Okay.
smooth taste fool you. I know
Honey,
commercials.
okay. Yeah.
Sounds very
Colt
positive.
45.
Colt
Okay.
45. I wouldn't drink the stuff, but I mean, I thought it was a great commercial. You have the voice. So what Daquan says, I remember that scene when Britt tried to blackmail Epiphany and E put her down. I love that. Oh, and Scott Holston's going to bring up something I was going to bring up to you, too. You loved your relationship with Kiko Ellsworth when you played your son Stanford.
Yes. Yes.
So we talk about all that. We talk about all that.
Yeah.
But first, I want to do something really quick. Just get this out of the way because she seriously is a working character actress. This is no joke. I mean, this is no joke.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna say some shows you've been on. And you just give me just the first thing that comes to mind.
Oh, see, now you're going to... Man, you're talking about a long time.
If you need to be shady, go ahead. It's Shady Sunday here. So Block. You need to. Just so you know. Okay, if you need to.
All right, you remember you asked her.
Okay, he's the ranter. We're a little shady.
Oh, okay.
Ourselves.
That's right.
All right, okay.
Oh, before I start, shout out to our girl Alexis Torres who's in the booth.
Hello.
8 Torres 890. I'm supposed to say something if I say something. She's probably busy with Neil.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so
Stop.
okay, so here we go. So first one, those who can't.
Ooh.
You play
Irreverent fun.
Yeah, you were. I saw you on this one. Girl Meets World.
You know what? That was a lot of fun. That was knee slapping fun, and it was felt like a throwback to those 1970s comedies that when at least the scenes that I was doing.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun, and those girls were a lot of fun. I was sad
They
when
were.
they canceled it.
Me too. I love that show. That show it had a message and it was good. And it was a very just like harmless show.
Yeah, but
Really
it wasn't innocuous though.
Right.
Right,
I agree with you on that completely. You did episode of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, which I love that show.
See, look at that.
Another one.
That was another one. That was weird.
Really?
That was kind of a bizarre because whenever I do shows that I like to watch, it's always bizarre, and it doesn't. It starts to feel like not real, like the TV is starting to impinge on my life. And so I'm standing there and I'm looking at this. I'm in the scene with one of the characters that I love, and I'm just like. How is this happening right now? I'm an actor, but you never think, oh, I'm going to get cast on my favorite show.
Yeah, no, probably not.
And so therefore you don't think about what you'll do if it should happen.
Wow, that's so funny.
So then you're standing on set and you're looking like an idiot because you're like, it's you. But I got to do the show before Rachel won the Golden Globe for it, and I looked at her and I saw the dress that she was going to wear. I said, okay, you're wearing that beautiful green dress. You're going to go up there and you're going to win. And she's like, oh, from your mouth. I said, I'm telling you now.
Wow.
I got to feel it. Honey.
She won?
She won.
She's so talented. Don't get me started how talented she is.
I
mean, songwriter, writer.
Sweet.
That's what I heard. She's very nice.
She's a really, really sweet woman.
Yes, I heard that. Shout out to our girl Angela, who's in the chat room waving at us. Who got us together. My girl Angela. Hi, Angela. We're back to you guys. Thank you. She's in chat. She's waving to us. Says, hi, guys. Let's see. I'm going to because you seriously have a lot of stuff.
That's what you did.
Well, I'll throw one that I enjoyed.
Okay.
Legit.
Yes.
Jeffrey.
Now
that
was one of those shows where you go, I shouldn't be laughing at this.
Yeah.
But this is too funny. You're looking at yourself in the mirror going, what does this mean? Did I find this funny? I mean, it's like, that was one of those situations where, when you see somebody fall and they hurt themselves, and you're trying not to laugh, but you're killing yourself not laughing, and you're trying not to laugh so hard that you can't help them.
Yes.
That was legit. Okay.
That's funny. I love it. Someone brought up Reba.
I
used to love that show. I used to love that show.
She's another wonderful, sweet woman. And it was just when, what's the name of that? The Tremors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Tremors.
When Tremors
that's right.
came out, I think it was its 10th anniversary or something.
Yeah.
It was something about they had just released the DVD for it. And so that show, she used some of her dialogue in the show.
Oh, how funny.
From the movie. So if you guys watch it back. Watch it back. I can't remember. I think it was the scene that we were in.
Okay.
And she used some of the dialogue. And I was like, when she said, I'm like.
That's so
because like I'm a nerd. I'm really a nerd boy inside. I'm watching all the X-Men and stuff.
Oh, you're talking to the guy over here, right?
I'm the geek.
I love it. I love it.
It's like your language. I met Melissa Peterman recently.
Oh,
love her.
Isn't she sweet?
Super. She's
tall.
Like, you're James Lott Jr. Oh my God, she's taller than me.
Yeah,
she's
she's a tall girl, but she's
super nice.
Another
super,
wonderful.
And so talented, and so talented.
There are people going, yeah, no way, nobody's that nice. Yeah, everybody's pretty much.
No,
that.
people aren't. Actually, people aren't. There are people nice in Hollywood.
I've been very, very blessed to
Yes.
work with the nice people.
And they're like, she's underused on GH. We know that.
Oh well, you know.
We know that. Gilmore Girls.
Ooh, Alexis
Bledel.
I never can say her last name. She always looks at me like.
Why?
It's not like it's a hard name. It's like, but it's a name that I have to spell before I can say it. Because I only know how to say black people's names.
That's
you got Alexis, and then you gonna put the Del. Seriously, let me spell it and then say it. So she was really sweet. See, I told you.
And I love it. Oh my God, I love it. That's so funny. I love it.
You gonna have folks say she's a closet racist. No, I'm not.
No.
Just,
You're just her. You did 3 episodes of ER.
Yes, I did. I was the only person that ever has.
Wow.
Yes, came back as in 2 different characters.
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. How was that? Was it a well-oiled machine at that point? Was it just like
yes, it was.
Sure.
Let me tell you. And see, John Stamos said I was going to get miles and miles out of this story, and I told him I would never tell anybody. I lied my ass off. So my first day on the set, I'm playing this crazy woman. Okay, like she's cracked out of her head, and he has to come and run into the scene to stop me from doing something. He came running into the scene during rehearsal and tripped. Oh. And to stop himself, he, of course, reached out, right?
Oh.
Where did he wind up?
Oh, my God.
I have to say, the man's hands are impressive. He has some good coverage.
Okay.
Because these are not apples.
They sure aren't.
He managed to do some grapefruit coverage. I was like, I'm impressed, bro. And he turned 6 different shades of red.
Sure
I never ever. He's like, now you've got something that you'll be talking about for the rest of the day. I said, you know what? If I'm one of the few women that can brag about John Stamos grabbing my boobs,
yeah, that's right. Yes.
I don't care that it was an accident.
You're like, thank you, do it again.
Please, Uncle Jesse. Okay.
Well, some people are like, she is real. They love you right now. Mm-hmm. They said, oh yeah, we got some tea on Alexis. Tired people mispronouncing her name, and that's so funny. I know. Mm-hmm. Everybody hates Chris.
Oh.
Yes.
Terry is a fool.
Oh, Terry Crews, yes.
He's a fool. Yes. Has he been by?
No.
You need to get him.
Oh, my God, I'd love
He's
to.
a fool. But, I asked him to do the
yes.
pep talks for me. Yes.
Yes.
Let me just say yes. It is hypnotic.
Now, folks are bringing up on here, and I was bringing up here too, of course, because everyone has gone through Seinfeld. And you, Rebecca De Mornay.
I'm going to jump over this cat and punch you in the brain.
People are always about that already on here. I tell you, you've been on, so I kept naming all this stuff like Jonah Arcadia, House. I've done an episode of House too, actually. House, Monk. Obviously, you've done so many different things. You must feel like, when you think about it as your body of work, it must feel really just a blessing. All together, is that you're working.
Okay.
But
you know what?
You're not thinking about it as you're doing it. I know you're not thinking about it as you're doing it.
When you do it, you're just happy to get the job, right? Mm-hmm. And then you're doing it, and it's like, yeah, and you look around and you see who you're working with, and your head is blown. Like when I did Monk, I'm sitting there and I'm looking at, what's his name?
Tony Shalhoub?
The guy who played Tony
Shalhoub.
No, not Tony. The other guy. The one who played the cop.
Yes.
Oh my God! You're right.
You know who I'm talking about.
Somebody out there, please type in if you know what it is. Tell us.
Okay, and he was in the Hannibal the Cannibal movie.
Yes.
What is it? Oh my God! I'm picturing him right now. I can't think of.
See, I'm showing my age right now.
Oh my God!
Not Anthony Hopkins, but the guy who played the cannibal.
In Manhunter?
The Skinner guy. The one that was skinny.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Buffalo Bill.
Yes, he was the one who played Buffy. See, there you go.
Yes.
I'm going to lose all sorts of nerd points. I know I am. Oh, well. But anyway, he played the cop.
Yeah.
So when I didn't realize that. I watched the show.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, like, registering.
You're like, oh.
For whatever reason. But when he walked on set, I think I lost my mind. Because he walked on and I went, ah!
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He's like, okay. He's like, sure.
He's like, do you know who you are?
Do you know who you are?
And it's like, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you're one of those.
Ah.
Okay. I mean, he really was bored. He was like,
I'm sure he gets it all the time. I'm sure.
Because when James reads a list of this, and there's so many more that he hasn't even
Yeah.
touched on, but for you, does it feel like you're just hustling for the next gig, so you don't really have a
I
chance
don't
to...
really sit and think about it, and I'm not somebody.
Ted Levine. Ted Levine.
Ted Levine.
Thank you,
there
Angela.
Thank you.
Angela
Thank
said it.
you.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not the kind of person to sit and bask in my laurels. It's just I'm going and I'm doing the gig. You know what I mean? When I sit down and like when I'm preparing, updating my resume, that's when it hits me because it's like I'm looking at it and I was like, whoa,
I did all this.
I didn't realize that I had done all that stuff because I'm doing it.
Well, Rodelli wants to know what's your favorite character you've ever played. Do you have one?
Oh,
She's done so much. I mean, that's a.
you know what? Oh, wow. Sheesh.
You've done a lot.
Okay, I have to, even though it's going to sound cheesy as hell,
Ooh.
I love playing Epiphany.
Okay, that's good.
I really do.
That is cheesy as hell.
But you know what I mean? Yeah, we're talking about General Hospital. Of course, she's going to say she loves that character.
But you really do like playing.
I really love
yeah.
playing Epiphany. She's a lot of fun. She's, I love her humor. I love her take charges, and I love how she really enjoys her friends around her, and her coworkers. I love playing her. Who else?
Did it start off as just like a one-day role?
It was supposed to be a one-day gig.
Wow.
Yeah, I had done a PSA, and they put out a search for the woman that was in the PSA. My agent happened to recognize that it was me.
Wow.
And they sent my tape in. They booked me from the tape. So when my agent calls me and says, "Hey, your call time for GH tomorrow is," I'm like, "GH?
What's that?
I mean, what GH? What are you talking about, GH?" Because I'm thinking there's no way in heck she's talking about General Hospital. She says General Hospital. I'm like, this is Sonia Eddy. You sure you got the right Sonia? She says, yes, and she was getting frustrated because she didn't understand why I was confused. And I said, I don't understand why you're calling me, telling me I have a call time for something I've never auditioned for. How'd that happen? She's like, oh, that's right. You don't know.
Like, hello.
Yeah, maybe y'all would let me know that you sent me out. I mean, because now I'm not even mentally prepared because I'm a fan of the show. I grew up watching the show. And you didn't tell me that you're submitting me for the show, and now you tell me I booked something that I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't have time. I got 24 hours, 14 hours to get my act together before I walk into this set.
But you did, didn't you?
Ooh,
Yep.
well, maybe.
No. Well, you're still there, so you must have did something that was okay.
Stuart got a little scared of me, but
Yeah.
Stuart and Leslie were looking at me like,
Who's this? What is she doing?
because I lost my mind. I am not going to lie. When he walked in, I'm like, that's Prince Charming. And I said, excuse me. And I walked around, off the set, and I screamed at the top of my lungs, and I came back, and they were all like, I said, oh, it's okay now.
I got it all
I'm
out.
fine now.
Really,
I'm fine,
probably, doesn't make anybody feel better. It's like, did the medication kick in yet?
Yeah, it did now. Now I'm fine.
Okay, and then my second scene that day was with Rick Springfield. Really?
Yeah, hello. I know. Hello.
You're trying to kill me.
So you do that one day, and do you think that this is it? This has
Yeah,
been fun.
I was like, this was awesome, And then at the end of the day, they hand me another script, and I'm like, is it for me? Yeah, you're coming back. And I hadn't even done anything. I was like, well, hi. Well, you're coming back. Yeah, we saw your resume. When they saw your resume, they wrote the next script. I'm like, oh, okay, great. So then I thought, okay, it'll be a 3-day gig.
Oh, okay.
And then it turned into a month. Wow. And then it kept going.
We're talking since 2006, folks. So we're talking 11 years.
Yeah. So and then at the end of the year they offered me the contract. I was like, psh, no.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Right. You're like,
by then I had met Tony, so it's like, y'all can't get me out of here. You're gonna need some Pam and a crowbar to get rid of me because it's not happening. I am a barnacle on your butt.
Now, folks, so Alexis, pull up those 3 pictures I brought in. She's like, no. Come on, do it.
Peas.
please. But that's the thing, because you 11 years. It's apparently you just celebrate 11 years, I guess, on there.
Yeah, I did.
And it's your choice. You're like, no. Okay, so here's a picture. First one is of you and Magic Milo.
Oh, yeah, I remember that picture.
But how is it? They gave you a hot man.
Yeah, honey.
They gave you a hot man.
Sure did.
So we assume that Epiphany and Milo are living together, and you're just working as a nurse, and he's running the gym, I guess, or something. He's out of the mob.
That works for me.
How's it working with him?
He's again. I'm gonna sound like a broken
No, I
record.
love it.
Sweetheart, wonderful man, and what makes him so attractive is because he's such a solid family man. He's showing pictures of in between breaks. You're seeing pictures of his kid. And he only had one then, but now he's got two.
Yeah.
But it's just a wonderful guy. He's funny.
Oh, really? Okay.
His humor is a little to the left, so you're not quite sure it was a joke. And then you go.
It was a joke. I got it. It was a joke.
Because it's one of those jokes that takes a second to land, and then you go, and you're laughing 3 or 4 minutes afterwards.
Yes. And let's show the next picture. And this one is.
My son.
They killed off Stanford. You were on the phone with them when they killed him.
Yes. You know what? That was.
Do you remember that storyline?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember that storyline.
That was that scene.
You're acting too. Ooh.
Honey, I got so ugly.
The ugly cry, everything.
The cry when the spittle was falling. It was truly horrific. When they said, "Can you pull it back a little bit?"
On the soap. They took the soap to pull it back.
I was like, "Oh, okay." Because I'm thinking this woman is listening to her only child die.
Yeah.
And she's not trying. She's trying very hard not to believe it.
Yeah.
If there's anything that's gonna send you into that ugly, heartbreaking cry, that's gonna be it. So, but that was a lot of. I hate to say it, but it's a lot of fun to play that.
Yeah, an actress, yeah.
But it was also heartbreaking too. It was a lot of folks were telling me, that for whatever reason that storyline, her dealing with that helped them deal with similar things that happened.
Oh, that's nice. So
that was the first time that's ever happened to me as an actress, and I was like, wow.
Okay.
I had to. I already respected soaps because I had done Y&R, for hot second.
Yeah. So
you learn to respect what they do. Talk about the hardest working actors.
Ooh, tell them.
Okay, nobody can hold a candle to what these soap actors do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The amount of dialogue. We are shooting a movie every day. We're shooting over 100 pages a day. If you had any idea what that means, you would be like,
No, girl, I just did a movie, and I had a 2-page scene. I was crying.
Oh, see?
I can't imagine if I had more than 2 pages.
Okay, yeah, so.
Let alone 60 or 100.
So you feel me, okay?
No, seriously, it's amazing.
It's something else. So when I got to work with Kiko, because Kiko is also just an excellent actor.
Completely, yes.
I think we're only 2 or 3 years apart in age.
Funny? Yeah, is that funny? Isn't that funny? And I love that. The magic of soap world.
It's like, okay, you got
and black
Sora.
folks.
We don't crack.
No, we don't. I'm actually 85.
Yeah, I'm 102.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we look great.
Baby.
But so people are on her. A lot of people are actually asking this. Michael B. and a few people are asking this. Did you get closer to who killed your son?
No.
Yeah, I don't think she did. She didn't. There was no closure on that.
It just kind of faded away.
Yeah.
There was that one. She went to Sonny and she challenged him to find out, and then, bye. That was the storyline that came along during the strike too.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. They had the strike going on, and there are folks who are also bringing up my favorite Epiphany season, Soy or Olive, was when Lisa Niles got Epiphany the Beyonce tickets.
Oh, that was a lot of fun to play.
Lisa Niles, Brianna Brown is a great actress too. Has gone to other stuff too. But wasn't she fun? Lisa Niles was crazy.
Come on, yeah, of course. Yeah. And she was kind of scary because when she would go into that, bye-bye place.
Frank, you know how that goes.
When she would
you go. He does once a show.
Well, I can tell that about you, Frank. There you go. There you go. Let me out now. Where are the sharp items? He's nowhere near a letter opener.
He's not
Come back, Frank. Come back.
Okay, where was I? Phew.
Woo, okay, we're safe. We're safe again. But she's so unassuming looking at first. She's so pretty and everything. And she went crazy. I love Lisa Niles.
Yeah, when she cracked popped, it was special.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But what's it like to be on a show where you get to be a straight shooter with everybody you run up against? I'm thinking like even when Sonny was in the wheelchair.
Oh,
yes.
Yes. And that was a lot of fun.
We love those scenes with Maurice Bernard.
We did too.
Okay.
Me and Maurice were really sad when that ended.
Oh, I know.
It was like, oh man. Because that was a friendship nobody was ever going to predict.
Yeah. No, we said that. But we all loved it on this panel. We loved it.
Yeah, in 2,000 years, you would have never said Sonny and Epiphany.
Exactly.
They're going to wind up being, but
yeah.
But that was a lot of fun working with him.
But your character talked real to him, like just like, okay, come on.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's what that Sonny appreciated about it. Everybody else is kissing his butt. Mm-hmm. Epiphany's like, I ain't scared of you.
Nope, she sure wasn't.
I know where to stick you and make you die.
And speaking of that, the next picture was the famous Scrubs.
Yeah.
Kimberly McCullough and Jason Thompson, who's now on YNR. Killing over there is Billy. He's doing great. He's doing a great job over there. But you and Drake Jr., your character Drake Jr. had such a great relationship.
We had he was kind of like a surrogate son for her.
Yes.
I think even with Stan, when Stan was alive, it was her second child. Mm-hmm. And it's just funny because the way that they started off, you would have never thought that they would wind up. At least I wouldn't have. To wind up as close as they wound up.
One of the scenes that I liked the most was when it was one of the times Robin died or whatever.
One of the times.
At one of the times, but there was a scene where there was very little dialogue, and he was at the hospital, and he was just he was teared up or whatever, and you just came behind him, put your hand on his shoulder. So it was like something really simple scene. It wasn't very much dialogue, and it was just like that summed it all up. It's like Epiphany can be soft also.
Oh yeah.
To the people she cares about.
She cares about, yeah.
And he's like, 'cause he was a tough guy too. He's Mr. Ego and all that kind of stuff too. But there was a moment you're like, I'm here. That's a very subtle scene I loved.
I remember he's a lot of fun to work with as an actor because he brings it every single time. And when he is doing that emotional stuff, I don't know a whole lot of male actors that can cry at the drop of a hat like that boy can.
He's good. He's good. He's good.
That's impressive.
Yes.
Because it's like, come on now, really?
No, he's good.
He could in an instant. It's like, really? Did you just turn the water? Boy, you better go get your Oscar.
Yes.
So, but that was a lot of fun. Every time I got to work with them was awesome.
And they're all sorry.
Oh, so now you have Kimberly coming back here for this year's Nurses Ball, and now she's expecting as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in real life yet, but
okay.
Carrying the Bambino.
Yeah. Now, I know you can't really talk about the Nurses Ball itself, like what's going to happen.
You're going to try to give me all sorts of trouble.
No, we're going to do that. I was going to say that just kind of tell us overall. It's another great one, isn't it, this year? Another great one.
You know what I think, what I can say is this. After watching all the performances, I think this year we took it to another level. Okay. Y'all are going to be, especially with two of them, you're going to be blown away with what I feel like we went to, junior Broadway level.
Oh, wow.
We're off Broadway right now.
Wow.
One of this. Yeah, and I hope that I'm not overselling it. I'm going to feel like an idiot when people start saying, that wasn't no damn
That was it.
My high school could do better than that.
That'll be Frank next week.
That's right.
And then him ranting.
He's going to call me. He's like, that was bullshit.
Okay, girl, that was nothing. Frank will tell you.
When you think like the Nurses Ball, I mean, first it was really associated with Robin, and then also with Lucy Coe and her wardrobe mishaps. But then I feel like it's really Epiphany's become really just locked in with the Nurses Ball as well.
I wonder how that happened.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. You really are an integral part.
I look at Frank, he's like, how? He's like, and he'll give me a look like, really? And like, I just don't get me wrong, I enjoy it, because I get to go back to my theater roots, whenever I get to do it. I'm always happy.
So, someone wants to know what's your favorite. Sarah C wants to know what's your favorite past Nurses Ball performance. Do you have one?
You know what? Last year was pretty fun. Doctor's Orders was a lot of fun.
Doctor's Orders, yes.
I got to look. Y'all didn't realize it, but I was having my inner Diana time. Okay. I always felt like I was the boss. I always felt like I was Miss Ross.
Yes.
I actually got to be Miss Ross.
Yes.
So when you saw me do it, I sure was. I was dream girling it like nobody's business.
But you know, on a serious note, that is something that a lot of black women, black girls grow up who want to, want to be. I mean, everybody, Beyonce, they all want to be Diana Ross.
Okay.
Hello.
So, look.
You have to do it.
I got out there, that show did. My little back up there. Y'all just don't know.
I love it.
Inside, I'm just. I was 12 years old. Y'all had no idea.
I love it. Well, I guess it's funny because soaps don't do this anymore. They don't do performances anymore.
No, they don't.
So you get a chance to show that some of our actors can sing and can dance and can do other things.
I think it's. I always enjoyed it because being able to see what other people. You see these people every day.
Yes.
Right, and you have no idea all those talents that are here.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, you can cross your eyes and do strange things with your tongue. That didn't sound right.
Ooh, okay, girl.
Anywho,
Strengthening your tongue is good sometimes.
All
I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Sounds fine to me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next
Frank's
question.
He's like, sure. He's like, what? Well, actually, here's a question.
You ain't got to look at me like that, Frank.
He was. He was like, the tongue.
All right.
Tongue, okay.
Please tell me, though, there are so few scenes of Jake looking at that canister with the Chimera on it. Oh, man. I can't stand it anymore. I can't stand it anymore.
I want it to be a bomb or something. Like, just explode or something. I don't know. They're just like, they were out that way. But wait, so is it correct? Are you a nurse in real life, LVN?
Okay, I keep saying this. The WikiLeaks says jack me up.
So you're not?
No, I trained to be a nurse.
Okay.
And right before I got my certificate, I had a patient die.
Oh.
And I was like, ooh, I can't do this. Because,
wow.
People come to hospitals to die.
Yeah.
In some cases.
Yeah.
And he was a patient I had been taking care of for about 6 months. And he passed. And I wasn't there. I wasn't on shift when he died. So thank you, Jesus. That he waited.
Yeah.
That's a horrible thing
I know
to
you're
say.
like, I wasn't there for
but
that.
It's like, when I left and I came back and he was no longer.
Yeah.
That hit me so hard. I was like, I can't separate. And that's really where a good nurse is. They're still compassionate, but they can separate that out a little bit, because you can't. Especially those pediatric nurses. I don't know how they do it.
I don't know how to do it either.
Yeah.
I used to be a nurse. I used to be LVN.
Okay,
I couldn't do it anymore either.
Okay, yeah.
Couldn't do it either.
And see, the LVNs, I think the LVNs are a little closer to the patients because
Yes.
we're working with them more often than
Yes.
the RNs do.
Yes, we do.
Nothing to
No, RNs are great.
RNs, don't you come after me.
Yeah, no, you guys are fine. You guys are all doing God's work, trust me.
Okay, so,
But no, yeah. I couldn't do it either. After 6 years, I couldn't do it either. I got to get out
See,
of
you
it.
made it 6. I was like, I just can't. I was like, let me stop on it. Because I had gotten past the doctors or gods.
Oh, yes.
You
can
that
say yes.
That was working my nerves.
Oh,
Like,
they can work your nerves,
you come
trust
up in
me.
here and talk to me like that one more again.
Yes. Yes.
We're going to have a problem.
Yes, I understand. I understand that one.
But, once I got over that, I was cool. But I couldn't see.
Yeah.
I couldn't see how to make that work for me.
So she's not LVN. She came
No,
close.
I'm not, but I trained. So it's really strange. It's hard for me sometimes on set because, they're like, they will say to me, Sonia, it's TV.
You're like,
Because I'll go, this would never happen.
You're right, exactly.
Did you get the procedure?
They know on this
Sonia.
show, I do the same thing on this show. So I'm like, okay, no, wait. Okay, I'm a nurse. Let me tell you how it really goes down, like, all the time.
Yeah, so they look at me like, and here we go.
Yeah, it's television.
Because I must get this look on my face because it's getting to the point where they will go, yes, we know it would never happen. Okay. Just as long as y'all know this ain't real.
Epiphany could take out Obrecht. That's so funny.
Oh.
We love Kathleen Gotti. That's my girl.
You know what? I think Epiphany and Obrecht actually have a strange kind of respect for each other.
Oh, interesting.
I know that Epiphany does not. She would never be bosom buddies with the chick.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't think she has a problem. I don't think Epiphany has a problem with Obrecht. I think she has a problem with how Obrecht does things.
Okay.
Because she's like a cement truck.
Yes, she is.
She just comes through and runs everybody down.
Yes, she does. Right.
And she has no respect for anything or anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
But if she came to Sonia,
You straighten her out. You straighten her out.
See, this is what happens. Do a character long enough, and you
He's
can't
holding
separate
on.
yourself.
He's holding on. He's holding on.
Ah.
Okay,
I got it.
He's like, oh, she's having one of those disassociative moments. We'll get ready to happen. All the sharp objects out of the way. But you know, I think that if Obrecht appreciated, or more to the point, acknowledged, I don't think Epiphany would have the problems that she has.
Interesting.
But I also wonder too, like with Epiphany, because I mean, Obrecht held Robin
Yes.
captive
You know?
for
Yes.
such a long time.
Some things she ain't gonna forgive her for.
Yeah.
You know, if she catch you in a dark room, that's it's about to be real.
Listen, I love that.
So.
Before we go to the patients, we'll put it
There-
aside.
there
There you
you
go.
So let's just go ahead and open the phone lines so the fans can talk to you. But in the meantime, we have these Eddie Ford products. These are so nice. I smell so good. Talk about Eddie Ford.
Eddie Ford. Okay, that is a company that me and my wonderful partner Tyler Ford. I'm gonna do it to you, baby.
Do it to him.
Yes.
Do it to
He's the
him.
creator of River Ridge.
Yes. Hello, River Ridge. Yes. He diversified.
I met him. How long ago now? 2 years ago. Met 2 years ago, and we hit it off, and we just liked each other. And then the next thing I knew, he's like, I'm writing this, I'm writing that, and I'm looking for a production partner, and I didn't know what the hell a producer was.
Oh, how funny.
And
Okay.
he's like, you can do it. I was like, I don't know what that is.
Yes.
And then he showed me, because you can't really tell somebody.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know how to do that. And he's like, so, jump forward a year later, we've got, 2 companies. We have the Eddie Ford Entertainment, which is the production company.
Yes.
And we hope to have something on the air in the next 9 months to a year.
Good. Okay, good.
Things are looking really good with a couple of our projects.
Good.
And you may see some faces that you know.
Yay.
Because we like to work with folks that we know.
Makes sense.
And then we have Eddie Ford Beverly Hills, which is the lifestyle. We call it lifestyle.
High-end products, folks, you guys.
Well,
Seriously.
don't scare people with the high end.
No, you want to attract them to high. You
but-
want to attract them in. There's some good stuff,
Okay,
folks.
but this ain't, you ain't going to find this in Kmart.
No, you're not.
This is not, I love me some Target, don't get me wrong. But she ain't going to be in Target either.
It's a boss. That's
Jacques
right.
Penne, we good friends too, but she ain't gonna be there either. Beverly Hills.
Yes, Beverly
Okay.
Hills, BH.
I'm just saying.
There's some
you
cute
know.
pillows. I want those pillows. That's those cute pillows.
So we have things that I like jewelry. I like perfume. My partner is also a fiend for these things, and we didn't realize that about each other.
Have fun.
Until he came over to the house one day, and for whatever reason, I sent him into my bedroom for something. I wasn't going to do anything.
That
some
tongue again, that
reason.
tongue.
Right
For
there.
some reason.
Got
For
it.
some reason.
Y'all going to be like, she's
and
a
whatnot.
freak.
And whatnots. Yes. She's all and whatnots. Mm-hmm.
He can take it. Anyway, he saw my perfume, and he's like, I heard him. He's like, oh my God. I was like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
Like, what, did you step on the dog? What happened?
Yes.
He's like, I said, what's wrong? Your perfume. I said, what's wrong with my perfume? Is something blowing up in there? What's going on?
Right.
It looks like a goddamn counter.
Oh, you're so much
That's Saks Avenue. And I said, well, what's wrong with that? Because, in my world, I like to have choices. I'm a Gemini. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there you go. Yes.
I might, feel like I want to smell like something else by 12 o'clock. I don't know. I have to have opportunities and choices. So,
Yeah.
yes, it does look like, a high-end perfume counter.
Yeah, that's so funny.
And so, he didn't realize how much I loved perfumes. And, my scent palette is all over the place.
Okay.
But they tend to be more in the resins and those deeper, darker scents. And he is also into scents, but he liked the citrus, the flower.
Yeah.
It's like, whew.
It's like no.
I'm a grown ass woman. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? So we were trying to find something that blended our 2 scent palettes together. We had hired a couple of folks out of Germany, actually, and they came close to doing it, but it wasn't quite it. And then they kind of jacked up with some of the supply stuff, so we're like, "You're gone, Das
Yeah,
Boot,
bye.
bye." You know? I don't even know what Das Boot means, but it sounds good. Don't send me
Yeah, no tweets about Das Boots.
tweets telling
Yeah.
me stop saying it.
Yes.
Okay, it just sounded good. Anywho,
Yeah.
so Tyler's like, I don't like any of this. So he threw it out, and he said, I'm going to do it myself. I was like,
Okay.
don't you come back here with something that smells like some body oil that you can buy out there at the flea market.
Oh, yeah,
okay?
those. I know those.
I said,
yes.
because this is my name.
Yes. Okay.
Well, it's my name too. Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm a high-end girl.
That's right, kids.
So he came back, and I had to bow down.
Okay.
I had to genuflect in
Yeah.
front of this young man.
Wow.
I was like, I'm so sorry.
Yes, exactly.
I am not worthy.
Yeah.
Will you please
Yes.
forgive me?
Yes. Mhm.
I had no idea. This man is amazing.
Yeah.
Hand blended.
Wow.
Okay, I don't want to hear nothing
Okay.
about what it costs. What hand blended?
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
saying, hand blended.
Okay. Okay. Hey,
You
it smells
go,
good.
okay? You try to go somewhere else for hand blended for that price.
It smells good too.
I'm just saying. So, and then he makes the jewelry. When he pulled out the jewelry, I didn't even realize he was making the jewelry.
Oh wow.
So then the next thing I know, he says, "Can you come over? I got something to show you." Wow. So I come and he got the whole thing set up. I mean, it was just, if you guys were at the convention and the feeling that you got at the convention, that's what I got at the private show.
Ah, buddy.
Because he had it all set up, and I walked in, and all this lovingness just hit me in the eye. Wow. And I was like, oh, my God.
Wow.
And I said, where'd this come from? I made it.
Wow.
No, where'd this come from? I made it.
Wow.
You made this. And I picked up, the big statement necklace that we had. Hand knotted. Just hand finished. This man is amazing.
Now, pardon my ignorance when it comes to scents. What makes hand blended better than just something else?
Usually.
Get out. Thank you. Get out.
Follow me on Facebook.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
But good question, folks. Don't know that. Good question.
Well, hand blended is you can control the essences, the scents better, and sometimes with hand blended they might not necessarily be exactly the same, but it's going to still be in the same scent profile. Mm-hmm. So you're really not getting the exact same thing every single time, and we have our thing about being unique. Mm. You won't find that anywhere else. Okay. You won't find anything that smells like that. The thing that I love about this is that we have had a lot of people who can't wear perfume, don't wear perfume, or have serious allergies, who have tried this and said, and they've come back and bought it and said, I've never had a perfume that I could wear.
Wow, that's good.
And this is a perfume. It's not, the eau de
toilette. No toilet. No toilet water.
No, there ain't no toilet water.
No toilet water, folks.
So
that's great.
That's really the thing that's been really our favorite part of having the perfume.
That's great.
So when you're talking about the hand blended, it's a little more attention to detail.
Very good.
Oh, cool.
Oh, sorry. We'll get another phone call. The phone lines are open.
Okay.
We had one that came. They'll call back.
I'm sorry. They're like, hell.
No, people are trying to call.
That's
fine.
Too long.
No. They'll call it.
Talk about hand blended.
What's going on? Damn.
We got a phone call. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Get it. Hello.
Hello, this is Jacob.
Hi, Jacob. How are you?
I'm doing good. You guys are doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you. What would you like to say to Miss Sonia?
Yes, Miss Sonia, I was going to ask you, I had two quick questions. What has been your favorite part that you've done over the years out of your whole career, all the work you have done?
That's a lot.
It's a big question.
That's over 20 years, bro. I'll give you one. When I did Rebecca De Mornay.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
On Seinfeld.
That
Jerry's a lot of fun.
That was awesome. I remember watching it when it first aired.
Me too.
Okay, all right. I was very excited about that too. Yeah.
Seinfeld, hello, yes.
Okay.
How was it? How was it working getting to work with Jerry Seinfeld.
It was amazing. He is an amazing, again, an amazing individual. He's a lot of fun. He is someone that everybody in his sphere loves him.
That's funny.
Which is like, I mean, y'all in Hollywood, so you know
Yeah,
how odd that can be.
Yeah.
Everybody
Wow.
loves Jerry Seinfeld. I have not met a person in the business that didn't love him, and it showed in the show. It showed behind the scenes.
That's awesome because usually, you as a fan, you're wondering, are they just nice on camera, or are they nice in real life?
He's
So
nice
that's
in real life.
really nice to know.
Yeah.
And then my final question is, what would you be doing if you weren't an actor? What's your other passion in life?
Well, I did study to be an attorney.
Oh. Wow.
Nice.
I got a brain too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
I have an English degree. What?
Wow. Okay. Wow.
From
Okay.
UC Davis. What?
UC Davis is the bomb. Good
Okay.
school. Good school.
Yeah, so I would have gone into being a litigator actually.
Well, good to know.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do at the Nurses Ball this year. I just wanted to say it's always a pleasure seeing you on General Hospital, and keep up the good work.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. Tune in
Okay.
tomorrow.
Have a great night.
Thank you,
James
Jacob.
Ring.
Thank you. You have another phone call. Oh.
No.
It ended right before the next
Oh,
one.
he's always good about trying to get off the phone so people can call
Yeah.
in. He's like James is one of our regulars. He's good.
Okay.
He's good about it. He's like, okay, I'll talk for a little bit and then get you going.
They also did like the strike storyline for the nurses as well, and I feel like that storyline
Oh,
never
yeah.
really quite.
That kind of, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Get that phone call.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
Hey, you're calling into the GH report. Say your name and where you're from.
Hey, it's Kelly.
Kelly from PEI, Prince Edward Island,
Oh.
and far away.
Okay, I know where. I've never been there, but I know where it is.
Well, come here, girl.
What? I want to come there because it looks really pretty.
It does. It does. A good lobster.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
And red soil.
And red soil.
Okay.
I didn't know. I know
Red
that.
soil. We're famous for our red soil and lobster.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Sure.
that sounds good.
So what do you want to say to Miss Sonia?
I love you, darling.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I've watched you since day one when you told Patrick off, and then try to keep scrubs out of the supply rooms.
Okay.
Oh, my God, that's like supply rooms like all the time.
Hiding in the closets doing things that y'all shouldn't be doing up in here. What you doing?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
But my favorite scene is when Jason, Steve, was trying to get out of the building to go to Sam.
I knew it.
So he grabs you with a gun into an elevator.
I knew it.
That's right.
You know what? When we shot that, they were getting frustrated with us because we were breaking every single time.
Oh.
Because what people don't know about Steve Burton,
He's funny, isn't he?
He is funny.
Yes, that's what I've heard, yes.
He's funny as hell.
Steve Burton he's the kind of funny that'll make you hurt yourself.
yeah.
Steve has made me laugh so hard that I have popped something. I
dang.
can feel it
Ooh,
pop.
dang.
I can feel my spine readjust. Steve got problems.
And then when you broke out in the line of, if you don't get that gun out of my ribs, I'm going to turn around and upside you up
Okay,
the
so
head.
slap you upside the head. We do that again. You know, so
I love
yeah,
it.
I mean, that's one
That
of my
just
favorite
cracks me up every
scenes.
time I see that in YouTube.
Yes. That's a good scene. People have mentioned that scene in here. That's a good
that's
scene,
one
too.
of my favorite scenes. I have to say.
And then I really loved you when you opened your mouth the first time you sang.
Oh. So when I open my.
Oh, yes, okay. We got that,
You
yes.
got a voice of an angel, girl.
Oh,
girl, thank you.
You do have a beautiful voice. You do.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, I'm a white woman who really loves Billy Dee Williams, too.
Oh, well, come on now.
Oh, my God.
I think he belonged to all of us.
I think he does. I think he belongs to everybody.
But you will get run down if you get in front of a sister.
Those sisters will kill you.
I've loved him since Star Wars.
Okay,
I'm
well,
a Star Wars freak.
Lando Calrissian.
okay,
That's right.
Come on now.
He's the bomb. I'm a big fan of his. He's the bomb.
Oh, boy.
But I love my Wookiee.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Who does? And
I don't
those
like it.
Ewoks. I like the Ewoks.
I like Ewoks.
Really?
Who can? How can you not
Why
like
you gonna
Ewoks?
get that face, bro?
How can you
Come
not like
on.
Ewoks?
Who wants this? I wanted them to be Wookiees like they were originally supposed to be. That would have been more
Well, that
excited
would
about.
have been, that would have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but they're cute.
Yeah, they're cute. I mean, but maybe it's the girl factor.
Frank, get out.
Get out.
Follow me.
Say something to him, girl, because he's up here disagreeing with the guest.
I
Oh,
know.
I know. Trust me. We have an AfterBuzz clause that after, if you do that, he might not come back.
Think bye, everybody.
I'm just
Like
saying.
teleported somewhere.
Yes.
Prince Edward Island did that.
That's right.
wrong
Yes.
Kelly.
Well, thanks.
Kelly got you in trouble.
Kelly got you in trouble. It's Kelly. She's in trouble.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you ain't.
I can't wait for next
Yeah.
week. I totally can't. I live for the Nurses Ball every year, no matter what anybody says.
Girl, I can't wait to hear from you guys and tell us how you like it. It's been a while since I've been this excited.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think I was this excited
A couple years ago.
except for when we first did it,
Brought back.
when we brought it back. So, I can't wait to see what you guys think about this.
I jumped for joy when Frank Valentini brought this back.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah,
I was very happy
yeah,
you brought it back.
Yeah, I was holding my breath on this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, when they brought it back with Jack Wagner and Rick Springfield,
Yes.
Girl.
oh, hell, you probably could have heard me in L.A. I was screaming for that.
No,
Yes.
because I was busy screaming myself.
You were in it, girl.
Yes.
I know. It's just like, what?
Let's all not forget about Mac and his puppet as well.
Oh, okay.
either.
Oh, not Mac and his
you're going to have
puppet.
to bring that up.
I just can't wait to see who in this cast can actually sing.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of new ones.
You're going to
Yeah.
be, I think you're going to be
Wow.
pleasantly surprised.
Exciting.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Kelly, for coming.
As long as I hear you sing, I'll be a happy clam.
Aw.
No comment.
We like your singing, so there.
I know, yeah.
We like her singing. Don't
Double
listen to her.
voices.
We
I'm
like it.
praying that we hear you sing come
Yes.
Monday.
Oh, okay, Kelly. I can say thank you. That's about it.
Yes. Well, thank you, Kelly, for
And
calling
happy
in.
early birthday, because I know your
Oh,
birthday's
yes.
coming soon.
Oh,
You
yes.
were born the same year me.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
me.
right then. So you're
I'm a November baby.
Oh, come on now. Yeah, so then we would like each other.
Oh, yeah.
I like them Scorpios. You one of them Scorpio people?
I'm a Scorpion.
Yes, yes. Scorpios.
Yeah, y'all can actually be fun when you're not vicious.
yeah.
You can tell me what 50's like.
I love it.
All right, Miss Kelly.
Well, thank you,
I'll
Kelly.
get off the phone so that somebody else can call in.
Yes.
All right now.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one. Thank you for calling.
James, may I ask
See
Sonia
you
just one quick
tomorrow,
question?
see you tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Come on.
Perfect.
now.
That's right. So Sonia,
Yes,
the
sir.
thing that bugs me about the nurses' ball, just tell me if it bugs you.
Uh-huh.
Probably not, but
It
when they do
will
the-
never bug me, Frank.
Oh, no,
forget about it,
I
Kelly. You get off the phone,
He
Kelly.
said, get off my phone.
Yeah. The rivals.
I love you, Frank.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kelly.
Bye.
Bye.
So the red carpet arrivals. The fact that they're televising this like it is a
They're doing it,
huge
yeah.
event for a tiny town that nobody else would care about.
Yeah,
That
he's-
drives me crazy.
drives
Okay,
me
all
crazy.
I will admit to is I did go, huh?
Yeah. Right. He does. I like it. I don't care. I like it.
What? Come on, James.
But you
care.
know, it's like, all right then.
It gives somebody a job on TV.
I know you feel me.
There you go. There he gives Felix's boyfriend a job. There you go.
Yes. Okay, we have a phone call next. Our last phone call.
Name and where you're from.
Hi, it's Simran from Florida.
Simon from
Yay.
Florida. Yay. How are
Hello.
you?
Hi, guys. Hi, Sonia. How are
Hello.
you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I just wanted to ask, Epiphany has some crazy, like, when she gets emotional, it makes me emotional. You know, there's just some characters that you connect with because they're so strong and they're so fierce that when they have these emotional moments and they're just heartbreaking. So what is one of your more, I won't say favorite, I'll say memorable emotional moments that Epiphany and then you as an actor, you know, portraying her have had?
Well, of course, when Stan died, that's the number one. That was number one. And strangely enough, when she went to Sonny and said to him, "I want you to find out what happened,"
Oh wow!
When she charged, she gave him that.
I remember.
That was like the second one.
Yeah.
When
when
Sam's baby died. That was hard.
You and Maurice Bernard also have this incredible chemistry. I feel like, Epiphany kind of keeps him in check, and not a lot of people scare Sonny, but Epiphany definitely does.
I don't think he's scared of her. I think he respects her.
Yes, I think he respects you. Yeah. He appreciates it.
He respects her, yeah.
I don't think he's scared. I don't think Sonny's scared of anybody.
No. That's true.
And maybe he should be sometimes.
Yes.
But Maurice and I really enjoyed doing that. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're always such a joy to watch, and your scenes in general are just always. I mean, there's never any complaints with your scenes. They're amazing, and you're so funny. And thank you so much.
People like you. They constantly like you. I mean, there's people like you, Carolyn Hennessy, when she comes every time she comes on. A friend of our show, also Kathleen Gotti. I mean, people like you guys.
Oh my God, yeah. Freaking like Carolyn Hennessy, Diane, and Tracy, another one. Like, just so you guys are amazing.
Oh well, thank you. I mean, I always feel like I come and I do my thing and nobody saw me do it.
Oh, how funny!
No,
how funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Impossible. You shine on the screen. You steal a scene. It's amazing.
Oh well, girl, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Susan.
And I just want to call out the chat real quick because I'm not participating, but I see that they're talking sin. What do they mean about Sam and Curtis? What is all this talk? Listen.
The chat was saying they want Carly and Curtis together.
Ooh, what?
I was like, I'm seeing all kinds of stuff in the chat room today. I'm like, they're killing off kids.
James, I think they're like you. I think they just want to see Curtis without a shirt on more.
Every time sounds fine to me.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to argue with that.
I have no problem with that whatsoever. I mean, hello. I mean, come on. I'm seeing all kinds of stuff in the chat room. I'm like, talking about which kids should get killed off and should Cameron get killed off. I mean, all kinds of. I'm like, I'm seeing all kinds of stuff in the chat room. You guys are talking today.
Okay.
I love it. I love it.
So thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. So let's take one more phone call. And that's it, or that's it. That it? Okay, that's it.
Oh, okay. Wow, I'm popular.
Yes.
Look at that.
People went away, of course, but our time is up. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Our time is up. We have other shows going on.
You mean to tell me y'all didn't pay for some extra time so I can sit here and talk to you and hawk my stuff?
It means just to come back.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I got a busy life. You have to come back to our show again. That's what that means.
Okay, James.
Yes.
I have to go out and do something.
You're doing stuff. Trust me, you're doing stuff. Don't worry about that. But thank you for being on the show.
Oh, thank you for having me. Really, thank you for having me. Because, like I said, I feel like I just do my thing.
That's funny when you say that. So, you're in the trenches doing your work. You're not looking at all the stuff that's going on around you.
And my partner will tell you. He has to remind me. Can you pick your head up and look around?
It's
like I got the rock to push. I'm pushing the rock.
Yeah. Well, I hope on this show, especially, you're seeing that people really do love you and like your character.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah. I really do. Thank you guys.
And with the Nurses Ball coming up, is going to be a lot of great stuff with you on there. So
it better be. Otherwise, I'm going to be awfully pissed off that it wound up on the cutting room.
We'll see that. And tomorrow morning, I'm talking to Robert Palmer Watkins and Risa Dorkin. They're doing a satellite tour where I get 5 minutes with them on the phone.
Ooh,
so I'm getting 5 minutes tomorrow at 9:06 a.m. And I'll be talking to them. I'm so excited.
9:06.
9:06.
Don't miss it.
But I'll be posting it on our GH report. That's why to follow our page. I'll be posting it on there.
Are you going to ask them about the red carpet stuff?
No.
That seems like a great use of 5 minutes.
Let's
really get into that.
This is Frank's question.
We know now why Frank is the co-host.
That's right. That's very true.
Actually, he does leave when I'm not here.
And those are a lot of people don't watch those.
So you can find Sonia at the Real Sonia Ed on Twitter. Where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me checking out these sweet Eddie Ford products, like right here. Look at that.
EddieFord.com, right?
Thank you. EddieFord.us.
.us.
There you go. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at HappyGoJackie.
And, of course, you can follow me at James Lott Jr., where all James Lott Jr.'s are sold. Stay tuned because my next 2 shows is our 1-year anniversaries for both of them. Woo. And I have plenty of guests coming in, drinks flowing. It's going to be crazy. So stay tuned. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz
you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.